All right, this is just a brief demo, brief overview of the Roobix web app. The app is available from a computer. It's also something you can download from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. So this view you're looking at right here is a dashboard view. It's showing a truck, and it also shows the tanks on the truck, and it also shows the truck log. This is going to record um, top-ups as well as fuel deliveries, fuel tickets. So there's a couple roles that this app has. One of them is fuel technician, and one of them is operations manager. So you can be logged in as an operations manager from the front desk and see this view. And the fuel technician obviously would see this view on their tablet or mobile device, whatever they're using. So you can basically see the same view at the same time from the office or on the truck. So that means any updates that happen out on the truck, you can immediately see back in the office, which is really great. So I'm going to play the role of a fuel technician. And on my particular truck here, I've got 2 tanks, and you can see the current fuel levels here. So they're not quite full. And I'm just going to demonstrate the top-up feature real quick. So let's pretend for a moment that I've gone to the fuel farm and I'm filling up my trucks. I would click top up, and I'm going to fill my tanks in this case. You could uncheck the box if you wanted to enter values manually. In this case, I'm just going to click OK, and you can see my trucks are now full. The tanks in my trucks are both full, and my truck log shows that I've added 850 gallons total between the 2 tanks. And if I click on this item, you can actually see how much got pumped into each tank, and your total is 850. And if I made a mistake, I can undo that if I wanted to. I'm just going to click close. Now let's pretend that I've gone out to a plane. I've got a request to refuel a plane. So I'm going to click add ticket. And I've got the first field here is time on, and that's automatically populated from the current time. And I've got tail number. This is what we drive some of the other fields off of. So if this tail number has already come to this airport or another airport that uses Roobix, we're going to know about it. So we know that the operator is Delta, we know the aircraft type is Boeing, and we know the fuel type is Jet A. So that prevents you from, for example, accidentally putting avgas into a Jet A truck. Flight number is optional. I'm just going to put in 123. Some FBOs like to track that, some don't really care. So agent and gate, those are also optional, depending on how your FBO runs, whether or not you want to track those. And then down here we've got fuel gauges. These are coming off of your truck. So if you remember, they're both full currently. Meter start, that's coming from the last ticket you entered. So that's pre-populated. Meter stop, it's initially set at the same as the start. But when you enter this number, 1, 2, 5, 9, let's say I pumped 200 gallons. There's your 200 gallons that it calculated. So you didn't have to calculate that. You just put in your meter stop, and it tells you. And then it shows you the sort of a preview of what your tank is going to look like. This particular tank actually has 2 meters on it. I'm going to leave the second one alone, but this would all calculate. So you know what? I'll add it just for the heck of it. 1, 2, 3, 7. Let's say I pumped 700 from this one for some reason. Must have entered that wrong. Yep, I did. 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 0, 0. There we go, 100. Boom. So now you get 300 total between the 2, and that's reflected here. Here's my second tank. So let's say 15200. There's 100 there. And additive, that's for PRIST. If you wanted to add that, you just check the box, and that's just a way of tracking it. And then notes, here's the notes field. It's really free form, whatever you want to put into it. You've got up to 1,000 characters. And if you're using total FBO, by the way, this will flow all the way to total FBO, which is nice. So I'm just going to put testing notes. and then time off. Click this. Okay, so out on the fuel pump, it took me 3 minutes to finish this transaction. It probably would take longer in real life, but that just tracks how long you're spending refueling a plane. You can click OK, and you can see my tank was automatically adjusted, and I've got another item in my truck log here. Now, at the end of the day, I can export this truck log from the front desk if I wanted to, and it would give me an Excel spreadsheet showing all the transactions from the day. So that's how you can basically validate that your truck levels at the end of the day match what you expect them to be, and you can see kind of what happened along the course of the day. So really just quick intro, and you know, there are some more videos out there, so feel free to take a look. Thank you.